I got a couple things to say. The National League West has been awful as a Padres fan. As a baseball fan, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Three teams with 69 wins or more as of time of recording this very video. The Diamondbacks and the Padres seem to be going tit for tat with every single game, with the best two records since the All-Star break, it seems like. The Dodgers are number three. The games back is 3 games to decide the division, with the league leading, as a National League leading. Dodgers with 72 total wins so far. It's been unbelievable baseball to watch. But now we have the Padres facing off against the Colorado Rockies, their mortal enemy. Another loss yesterday against the Rockies. It's pretty surprising. Charlie Blackmon may be the greatest player to ever play for the Rockies if he played against the Padres every single game of his career. He would be first ballot Hall of Famer. I believe I saw some of his stats. He had like a 303 average with over 200 hits, over 30 home runs, over 100 RBIs. Absolute stellar work by Charlie Blackmon. MVP numbers against the Padres. It's shocking. Matt Waldron's pitches, we know they don't really play very well in Colorado. The elevation doesn't help his knuckleball. It's part of the game. It is what it is, right? But as a Padres fan, to be this late into the season, August 17th, and be scoreboard watching because we want to win the division feels much better than last season, where it seemed like the season could not end fast enough. The emergence of Jackson Merrill as a Rookie of the Year candidate. He's already been an All-Star as a rookie. His numbers are rivaling the great Ken Griffey Jr. as a rookie. That's something you love to see. So he could be a stalwart for us in the center field for a long time. Tatis hasn't even been playing due to injury. Darvish as well, he's been on the restricted list. Joe Musgrove just came back from the IL. Xander Bogaerts is playing like the player we actually signed when we gave him that massive 11-year deal. Ever since he came back from injury in July, he's been pretty good. Honestly, I'm happy to see it. Having a 270 average, you could not have told me Xander Bogaerts would have a 270 average after the start to his season. It was atrocious. Again, emergence of Jurickson Profar. I think that goes without saying. He is our best player, undeniably, this season. Kyle Higashioka has been very good at the catcher position. So honestly, I'm going in happy to we're August 17th. We have about 6 weeks left in the season. We have, in our final week, 6 games that very well will decide the division. 3 games against the Dodgers in LA, 3 games against Arizona in Arizona. Those are going to be 6 of the most important games the Padres have played since that NLDS. I know we played in the NLCS afterwards and lost to the Phillies. I should know. I went to 2 of those games. But that NLDS, that 5-game series, it was 4 games actually, because, the Padres won them all at home, baby. Those were some of the most important games in Padres history outside of the World Series in 98 and 84. So I'm just happy to be in this position as a fan of baseball, of the Padres, to see us where we are. It's beautiful to watch. It really is. Michael King had a 10 strikeout performance his last game. Dylan Cease was a little shaky. He got rocked up a little bit, but we're okay with that. I mean, it happens. I just want to see our bullpen continue to be the best bullpen in baseball, as it has been, as it will continue to be. And I think the Padres can really make a run this season. I'm a believer. In April, in May, when we were losing series against poor teams, I didn't hold out very much hope. But now, I believe. I believe in this team, and I believe in the comeback kids, and I believe in Jackson Merrill. Because that guy is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Actually, I have a funny story. So at a previous job I was working at, I received contact information to an individual to, help them with setting up internet service. And, I began the process of setting up the service. This was it late March or early April it happened? I think it was late March. And, I call, hey, how's it going? What's your name? Boom, enter all his information. And then I'm looking, I'm like, that Jackson is the first name? That's interesting. And then he tells me his last name. I'm like, yo, isn't that the guy who just he's gonna be our center fielder this year, just on spring training? And of course, I wanted to be professional. I wasn't gonna fanboy out. Oh my God, it's Jackson Merrill though. I'm helping. I'm setting up Jackson Merrill's internet service, and at the end of it, I'm like, yo, this like I'm 100% sure this is him. So I just ended it with saying "Go Padres," and he just laughed, said "Thanks, man," and that's when I knew for sure it was Jackson Merrill. And that's just a really cool personal story I have in regards to Jackson Merrill. You'll never see this, honestly, but that was just a really cool thing, cool experience that I personally had with Jackson Merrill. That was pretty cool, and to see how he's developed this season and become a superstar and a like leader of the Padres, man. I can hold that one with me forever. But let's go Padres. Let's just win 2 games in Colorado. Please win 2 games in Colorado. Do not lose a series against the Rockies again. Please. Go Padres.